final stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are, the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win the championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. To throw, it's Holstein. Bringing pressure. And down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Panthers will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team to field position. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Scarlet Knights offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Burrell. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. Offense now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the...
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
The Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
5 fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. To the air. It's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. The ball is picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Burrell. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When the teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Scarlet Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. It's a short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a pitch and catch. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Comes up with the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Rutgers has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They'll give it to the back. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped over the defense for no gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. Still no answer for this offense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Makes the score. Rutgers 28-3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Scooped up in the defense. It's a fumble. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They beat the blitz there with a pressure bearing down group. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Offside, defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. And the completion made.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the 1st play of this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution, they could come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Rutgers!
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel...
We get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Fights through the tackle. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Breaks powerful running into the secondary. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We'll give it to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps brûlée. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. It's Williams. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
They open the championship game with a pass. No connection, though. The pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Burrell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Rutgers! They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Williams. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. The Cyclones come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Lets it fly to the wideout. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed down the middle. It's Burrell. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Trucks through the defender. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to... this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Breaks into open space.
The return brings it out to the 41, and the Rutgers offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. And let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the Scarlet Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking downfield. It's Williams. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass this time. Throws it deep downfield to the left. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. Inside the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Scarlet Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket. Eludes a tackle. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Caught by the receiver. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep in the right side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick. Here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Williams. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year. receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Benjamin. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up 2nd down.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
In the red area, it's Benjamin. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
But it's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum at for scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Iowa State 12.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost back.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Play action here on first down. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure.
And is intercepted. Past midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
To the air, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Pass is caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself, you won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the handoff. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. The defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles and going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
37, Iowa State, 19.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Williams. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage.
No shot to bring him down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Iowa State, 19.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Williams. On the move now. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He could go. Touchdown, Rutgers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking to scramble. Back-to-back deep shots. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Gonna run it. It's Burrell. The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.